Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Mix Happy Hour here for Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Tony's Mix Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, give us a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciate it. Look at a few on the slate. I think we got, 10 on the ice. We've got a couple college football games to get to, a couple NBA games to get to. So not a bad slate for a Tuesday. As we always do, we get to the cappers, see how their Monday went, and then we'll get right to Tuesday's action. So head on over to Brian. How you doing here, buddy?
Not bad today, Rod. Not bad at all. Yesterday wasn't a horrible day. Hit my NFL plays last night. Did lose my hockey picks last night, though. Went 0-2 on the hockey side of things. So I'm looking to get right on the hockey tonight for sure. This bigger slate. Definitely a lot of value. Love the games tonight. So looking to bounce back, man. But other than that, there was some great games last night. I had a feeling Lions were going to be a little bit too much for Tampa Bay, especially early in that game. And the Lions looked great last night, man. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, he tried his hardest, but he was a little off. There were some passes that he missed, definitely. Buka downfield and stuff. He looked a little rallied last night, so he was a little off last night. Lost Evans. We'll see what they can do for the rest of the season. But, yeah, looking forward to tonight's card.
Let's give it a bad breakfast or something, because he was definitely airmailing his guys. It was just like, or he didn't want to get hit. He was all right. It must have been something, because it was just like, and he chucked it out and it was like, and it's like, okay, I'm not 7'8". Definitely airmailed a whole lot of guys, because I'm gonna say that Detroit looked all right. I'm not saying they looked absolutely amazing in the shutdown. I think if Baker Mayfield was on the pass, he had his guys. He just kept airmailing his guys. His guys were like, hey. little lower. But give it to the Lions pass rush with only 4 guys. I'm telling you, with nuts. 4 guys, and they put that much pressure and worried him a little bit. Probably did get him off his game, but still, something just didn't seem right. Hey, it is what it is. I don't think that's the. Everybody's allowed a blip game. Give it to Baker there. Still, and then tough. Now you lose Evans with a broken collarbone there for how long? Most likely the season, which is tough takeaway as well. So not only do you lose the game, you lose Mike Evans for what looking like the remainder of the season. So tough loss there for the Bucks. I don't know where to Ron. How are you doing?
Yeah, good night for me. 2-0 at the Flyers on the ice, and then I hit Seattle late. I was with Brian on that one. I know he gave you that one out for free. So we hit that one. The baseball, well, if you tailed us, you lost. We had that 5th run on third base. We should have got the over in that, but every one of us was on the over, so I hope you took the under last night. So they got under 7.5 there. Should have had 8, though, but that's all right. We'll get to it tonight.
Right? Yeah. Just kind of, as somebody would say, be like, well, the fix was in. We knew they were going to score 7. Should have known that. It's just everybody was on the over, and it just snuck on her. It just is what it is. Shout out to Springer. Springer with the dinger coming in clutch. So now we get to see the Dodgers and the Blue Jays rolling here. Love it. Blue Jays get the home field advantage here for the World Series. It kicks off on Friday, and it's looking like Gausman. I thought it was going to be Savage rolling in that one, but now I'm seeing that the Blue Jays have swapped it up a little bit. Looks like Gausman's going to be ready to go in that matchup. It looks like Snell on the bump for the Blue Jays. I don't mind seeing that. Blue Jays at home versus left-handed pitching. 19-3 this year versus left-handed pitching. We just see some fireworks in some of these games. I'm looking forward to the World Series. Excited. But hey, we got some pretty good action here on Tuesday. So without further ado, let's get to it. We got a couple on the college slate. We got Kennesaw taking on FIU. I see Kennesaw laying 3 in most places. We got Western Kentucky taking on Louisiana Tech here. 3. La Tech laying. I don't know where Brian. Anything in the college football for you tonight?
No college for me tonight, Rod.
I don't know where to run. Anything in the college football for you?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers in this one. I know that you look at Louisiana Tech have been great against the spread this year, but have fallen out of late. But give me the Hilltoppers in their high-powered flying offense there to cover the 3.5. They probably won't win the game. I think it's maybe a 3-point game here, but I'll take Western Kentucky plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'm on the side of that. I like Louisiana Tech here. I just don't like Western Kentucky being able to stop the run. And you look what, and I think Louisiana Tech has themselves a good night here running the football. They got a few running backs in the backfield that can run the ball. And with that Western Kentucky defense giving up 5.6 yards per rush, that's what Louisiana Tech does. Keep it out of Western Kentucky's hands. Control this game right from start to finish by handing the ball off, chewing the clock. You know that Western Kentucky is so good at stopping the run. So the longer, I think time of possession is won by Louisiana Tech here. And they continue to stay perfect at home and grab themselves a win and a cover in that one. Kennesaw and FIU. Best I would do is a coin flip. I'm not touching that game with at all. Nope, pass on that one. Can't even get there in that one. Hey, there you go. See, Alessandro's got you covered. Kennesaw State and FIU. I don't know where the Tony'sPicks.com and pick that up. So I ain't got touching that game. Hey, that wraps up the college football slate. Let's head on over to the NBA. We got a couple on the board here in the NBA slate tonight. We got Houston taking on OKC. We got the Warriors taking on the Lakers. We'll head on over to Ron to get us started. What do you like at the NBA tonight?
Yeah, nothing premium for me tonight, but like I said, on the 2-3 zone, you look at this Houston Rockets team, 6'11", 7 foot on the front line there. They just got some towers. Now, if the Thunder are smart, they'll probably try to play him into a fast game, but I don't think they'll do that. Definitely the rebound edge is toward the Rockets. I look for a slower game unless they get in that run and gun, and they're going to lose if they do. Oklahoma State will blow them right off the floor. But give me the under in this one. I think there's just too much inside presence that's going to hurt the Thunder getting inside. So, yeah, give me the under.
Head on over to Brian. Anything in the NBA for you tonight?
Yeah, I have a premium in the Rockets Thunder game for tonight, but I'm gonna look at the a prop in this game. I'm gonna take Alperen Sengun over 5.5 assists tonight on DraftKings for a -105 price. He's gonna probably be a passing machine this season since they're missing Van Fleet on the Rockets. He gets a lot of assists per game. Last season, this was a cash cow for me, so I'm gonna do this tonight over 5.5 assists at -105. It's great value on that one tonight. And then you look at the Golden State Lakers game. I'm going to take the over 226.5 in this game. These two teams, they just seem to play heavy. A lot of scoring when these two teams match up. They play heavy towards the over. Their last 5 matchups were to the over, heavily over this total, and only one of them hit 226. I think we're going to see a lot of scoring from the Golden State. Is the injuries cleared up on the Golden State side of things tonight?
I think Butler's probable. That's the last I saw. So, yeah.
All right, yeah. As long as Golden State is healthy and everybody's a go, we should see a bunch of scoring there. I think even the Lakers missing LeBron, the over 226.5 is a little light. So give me the over there.
And yeah, I guess we could check a look at the injuries. Look on the Houston side of things. Finney Smith, Tate, and Van Fleet out. Crawford questionable for the Rockets. OKC side of things, it is both Williams out. Isaiah Joe out, Toby out. Golden State side of things, looks like Butler probable, Kuminga probable, Melton, Moody, and are out. Lakers side of things, well, we know James Cleaver and Thero out there in that matchup. Woo! So for me here in these games, I still like the under here first half. Golden State Warriors and the Lakers. I think it's a slow paced game to get us going here in this matchup. We see what the Lakers did last year defensively, and that's how the Lakers like to play. They like to play a defensive style game. They don't want to go running up and down the court with you, especially against the Golden State Warriors team that we know if you start going running up and down, Curry is going to go off. and it won't take long before you're down by 20, because he'll just get the juices flowing, and that's what he loves to do. So Give me the under first half. I think it's a slow pace, low scoring game here in this one. Everybody's all on Lucas triple double A. We'll see. We'll see if the 50-pound weight loss did him justice here over the summer, like everybody's been talking to. So I think it is. I think he has himself a better start to the season, anyways. At least a better season than what he did last year. Definitely won't looking like he's gassed and looking to go get a cheeseburger. That's for sure. Hey, that wraps up the NBA. We got a few on the ice tonight. 10 games on the card. Let's see where we'll split this up. We'll do the 7 o'clock games here. Da-na-na-na. See, my internet's going slow. Hold on. We're coming up. Here it comes it loading. Give me a second. Here we go. We'll start. We got San Jose taking on the Islanders. We got the Canucks in to take on Pittsburgh. Seattle taking on Washington. Devils in to take on the Leafs. And we'll throw in the other 7 p.m. Eastern game, which is the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Ottawa Senators. I don't know, open to Ron. What do you like in hockey tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to take your Oilers tonight there, Rod. I know they've been struggling here on the road, lost the 3 of 4 there. They only won one game on this road trip. But just like Minnesota, we saw last night come up big. It's just their time to win one. They're going home, getting ready to go home. So I think they take the last one here on the road trip. So give me Edmonton in that one. I'm going to be on the under in Seattle, Washington. That's really been very easy to pick up with Washington at home. Also, Florida unders have been magical too. So give me Florida, Boston under as well.
I don't know where to Brian. Anything in the NHL for you tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna start out there in the Oilers Senators game where Ron did. I agree with him there. Give me the Oilers on the money line tonight against the Senators team. I know the Oilers haven't looked great, especially on this road trip here, losing their last few outings, but neither has the Senators squad. They haven't looked great neither. There you got they're 2-4 in the season, just like the Oilers are. The Oilers starting Stuart Skinner tonight. He's 1-2 on a season. I know his last 2 outings, he allowed 6 goals on 48 shots. But he's 5-1 straight up versus the Senators team in his last 6 outings versus them. I think that the Oilers, this is a get right spot for them versus the Senators squad that hasn't looked great recently. So give me the Oilers there on the money line. I think they're favored for a reason. You look at the Islanders and San Jose Sharks game. There isn't much value here on this Islanders team. They should definitely win here tonight. I'm going to take a look at them minus 155 on the 60-minute line tonight versus the Sharks. They should get it done here tonight in regulation. So give me that. It's at a minus 155 price. At least bring that value down on the Islander side of things. And then the Kraken Capitals, I agree there. I like the under 5.5 in that one. I also want to lean towards the Kraken plus 1.5 at a minus 115 price, honestly. They've covered the puck line in the last 8 games as dogs following a road loss, and they haven't looked bad. I'd also lean towards prop in this one as Gianni Nyman plus 600 anytime goal. He's gotten a goal in 3 out of their 4 last games. And then you look at the Devils and Maple Leafs game. I'm going to take the Devils here as a dog on the money line against this Maple Leafs team that hasn't looked good. They're starting Stollers tonight. He's 2-2 on the season with a 2.79 GAA, only a .897 save percentage. Jake Allen going for the Devils. He's 2-0 this season, coming off wins versus the Oilers and the Panthers. I think that this Devils team's looking good right now, so I'm going to take them.
And for me here in these games, I like the Islanders to whoop it up on the Islanders. As I said, I like the over in that game, actually. I think we see plenty of offense there. San Jose's been scoring some goals, but they've also been giving up some goals. And the Islanders have, since the Oilers gave them their first win, they've opened the floodgates and starting to look good. Askarov versus Sorokin. Sharks 0-16. They continue to roll along losing, so I would lean to the Islanders, but give me the over in that one. Canucks in Pittsburgh. You look at good old Silvos going in for Pittsburgh versus Demko there. I like the over there as well. 3-1 the last 4 in Pittsburgh. Both of these offenses have been lighting the lamp, so give me an over there. And then Seattle on the back-to-back, no chance. I'm not touching Seattle on the back-to-back. Seattle on the back-to-back spot, they are 0-14 in the back-to-back spot here. And Washington's just sitting, rested, ready to go. Washington at home has been pretty good. You look at the last couple against Seattle as well. They've handled business and got the job done at home. Washington is also 8-1 following a 1-goal loss. So they're a pretty good bounce-back squad. Give me Washington in this one. I'll take them on the puck line. I think they win by 2+. And then the Devils. Everybody's on the Devils coming into Toronto to get the win, and I'll take the Leafs there in that matchup. You look, the Devils have failed to cover the puck line in their last 11 road games following a win. Devils winning a bunch of games in a row? I don't think so. No, that doesn't happen either. Congratulations. The Devils are the kings of the false hope. They dangle it in front of you and be like, here they come. Here comes the Devils. And then bloop, off they go. And you get, what's his name from Seinfeld rolling along. Devils running around and they're going to win games. No. Not with Allen in net. They need a goalie before they can start making some noise. Give me the Leafs money line. It's a coin flip price. And then the Oilers. Woo-wee, you guys got some faith in them there Oilers, do you? I don't have any faith in the Oilers. When did this road trip start? Sort of tough spot to start for the Oilers. They've lost 3 straight hockey games. About to make it 4 coming in against Ottawa. I just don't trust them here in the spot. Ottawa off an ugly loss. They're looking for a bounce back here themselves. They love getting up for these Oilers games, and the Oilers just don't look like they've got any mojo going. You got McDavid, who's looking frustrated. The power play's looking frustrated, giving up shorthanded goals. They've given up 2 shorthanded goals already this year. And how many games in are we? Not a good start for the Oilers. Just not for me. Give me Ottawa. I think they and the Oilers the 4th loss, and it could be 5 as they head back home to take on Montreal on Thursday night. Hey, that wraps up the first half of the NHL. Let's get on to the back half. We got Florida taking on Boston. The return of Marchand here in this one. First time that he's headed back home to take on the Boston crowd. Sure, they'll put on a little display for him, and he'll get a standing ovation. But that's going to motivate the Boston squad to get up for this one. Should be a good game there in that one. We also got the Kings taking on the Blues. We got the Ducks taking on Nashville. We got Columbus in to take on Dallas. And then we got the battle of the elevation game, as I call it. You got Colorado into Utah to take on the Mammoth. I don't know where Brian to get started. What do you like in the NHL?
Yeah, start right there at that Panthers-Bruins game. I'm going to take the Bruins there on the money line straight up as the home dog against this Panthers team who, riddled with injuries this season, hasn't looked great. On a 4-game losing streak. The Brewers are on a 4-game losing streak as well here. But I just think that they're playing the better hockey at this point in time. I just don't trust the Panthers. I don't trust them to get it done here. So give me the Bruins on the money line as a home favorite, or a home dog, sorry. Then you look at the Blue Jackets and the Stars. Give me the Stars there, -1.5. I mean, this is just a joke of a price here. The Stars should come in here and rock the Blue Jackets tonight. Way better than the Blue Jackets. Better hockey team. There's really not much more than I can say than that. I mean, this is just a joke. Give me them -1.5 at +136. You look at the Blues and the Kings. Blues, a great home hockey squad. I'm going to take them at a -130. Price against this Kings team tonight. Kings looking horrible this season. Like I said, Blues play great hockey at home. Give me them as a short favorite. The Ducks on the road against the Predators. Kind of want to take the Ducks here, but just stay away from me in that spot. Don't like that game, and I'm good on the Avalanche and Mammoth too. Maybe lean towards an under in that Mammoth Avalanche game, but no play for me.
I don't know where to run. What do you like in the late night window of the NHL?
I hate to disagree with Brian, but man, Dallas, you don't want them as a home puck line favorite. Man, they're 2-9 their last 11, so I'll take the Blue Jackets +1.5 there. And I agree, St. Louis is probably the better team in this matchup. So I'll take the Blues. And the thing about Nashville, man, last year they were so disappointing, but it looks like they're kind of turning it around this year. with everybody that they picked up last year. You know, it was kind of a disappointing year, and we know that they had all the places, you know, people in place to make it happen, but it just didn't happen somehow last year. But maybe this year it is. So I'm going to take the Nashville Predators on the money line in that one.
And for me, these ones, me, I like Boston here as well. The home team has won the last 8 Panthers games. So Panthers on one of these extended road trips as well. I think Marchand will get the ovation, but Florida's not looking like the champs. But you're missing guys. You're missing 3 of their top guys that were there last year injured. So Boston knows this. It's going to be a close game in that one, and I lean to Boston on the plus money there. Ducks in Nashville. I like the under here. I think with Dostal going and Saros going, I think it's a lower scoring one. Ducks also 11-1 the under following an OT game. And you look what both teams are doing. Ducks scoring about 2.5 goals a game this season. Nashville scoring about 2.8 goals. I think first to 3 wins this one. We got 3-2 written all over it. So take a 3-2 exact score on whatever side you like to win this game. But give me the under there. And the great Kings. Kings not looking good to start the year. Blues haven't looked good at home. They need this one for the hometown crowd. They need to get up for this one. They've laid some eggs in a couple of home games this season, and I think this is one they get up for. They're 5-1 the last 6 head-to-head versus these Kings. Give me the Blues there. Agreement. And then the battle of the elevation. Well, the Kings of the elevation are the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche can bury a Mammoth in no time at all. The Mammoth will be trying to roll along, and an Avalanche will just come sweeping in. What have I seen from the Avalanche this season? 3-0 on the road, and defensively, they've given up an average of 1 goal a game. I think the Mammoth team total under as well. Avs come into this one and make a statement and go, guess what? We're in the West too. Don't forget about us. Everybody's talking about Vegas. Well, guess what? This is a healthy Colorado squad that's got some players back. They also added a couple of guys this season, especially defensively. I think Colorado's arguably got the top 4 defense in the NHL. And it's already out on the road.
Wait for Blackwood to get back.
And Blackwood's not even there. This is just Wedgwood performing as well. Yep. So, hey, it's watch out. The Doublewood's coming at you.
Scary team, bro. That is a scary team right there.
Scary team. There's a couple
of scary teams. Puck lines. They're covering puck lines on the road, too. So watch that.
Yeah. So, and you don't have to lay a puck line here. It's a not decent price. So give me the Avs on the money line in that one. Hey, that wraps up the sports slate for today. Brings us to the parlay section, player prop, game in the future. We leave it up to the cabinet to decide whatever they want to give out here in this segment. And then let us know what you got going over at Tony's Picks, because that's where you can find our best bets is over at Tony'sPicks.com. Head it on over to Ron to get it started. What do you got?
Yeah, leave me a 3-team parlay. Give me the Leafs. I do like that one. Give me St. Louis and give me Nashville. I'm going to take a shot with Nashville. I know they were disappointing last year, but it looks like they might have turned the corner this year. So there's a 3-teamer for you right there. Tonight at Tony's Picks, I got one in college football. I got my best bet on the ice, blue line best bet. Hit it last night with the Philadelphia Flyers, and I got is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So another light night for me. I'm not doing anything in the NBA. I do lean the Lakers plus 2.5 in that late game though. So that would be a premium if I had one tonight. So get that, and we'll talk about some KBO in just a few minutes.
Head on over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, let's do let's look at the ice tonight. Let's do a little 2-teamer here. Let's take the Bruins and throw in the Blues there on the money line. Little 2-teamer on the ice tonight. Over on the site, I got one play up for you guys. Dipping my toe in the NBA tonight. It's opening night. Figured I'd throw a play in there. So I love that play for tonight. And also, like I said earlier, don't forget about that Alperen Sengun play. Love his assist over for tonight. That should be an easy cash. But yeah, love that play for tonight. You can grab that up over on the site for $25. Gave you guys that freemium last night. Seattle -3, that cash for us. So go throw a couple bucks over there for me on the site. Take care of me, take care of you type of thing. Yeah, pair us up, man. Rod, Ron, they've both been hot. I've been hot in the NFL. You know, all these other sports coming up. Rod and Ron both handicap hockey and other things that I don't as well. So definitely pair us up, 2-for-1 capper promotion, and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save yourself 15% off, and let's have a win tonight.
And for me here tonight, we're looking at over the side. I've got a 3-pack in the NHL over there, so you can head on over, scoop that up. NHL off to a nice hot start again, so continuing to build the bankroll just like we did last year on the ice. So I got a 3-pack tonight, including my best bet in that 3-pack. So definitely jump aboard there or grab aboard something long term. Take advantage of the 2-for-1 capper promotional as well, because when you're aboard long term here, you get the drop plays included in your long term pass. You also get that late steam play included in your long-term pass. 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip-off, puck drop, kickoff. Hey, you get those plays emailed directly to you. So, hey, definitely jump aboard here with us long-term. That's the way to go. Make it a long-term investment, because that's what sports gambling is, a long-term investment. It's about the long game, not the short game. All right, what do we got for you tonight? Let's see. 3-teamer on the ice. We're going to go with the Avs, the Leafs, and the Blues. 3-teamer on the ice for you there. And then looking at some goal scorers here tonight. We're going to go with, let's see. Give me Buchnevich to get an anytime goal for St. Louis. Should be a nice little plus price on Buchnevich. I also like Dylan Holloway to pop a goal. He had a nice season last year for the Blues. I think he gets one. And then we're going to throw in one more. You throw in the Nathan McKinnon. I think he's probably good for 2 tonight. I think he has a good game against Utah. And then I also put a little sprinkle on Nathan McKinnon to score the last goal. I think they someone hands him the puck over for that empty netter, boom, to put it away. And Nathan McKinnon is usually that guy that hangs around. So I put a little sprinkle on a plus 950. Nathan McKinnon to score the last goal in the Battle of the Elevation game tonight. Hey, that wraps it up here for Tuesday. With shout out to everybody who joins us here on the Happy Hour Show. We got Mr. Weskers in the chat. What, 1 pint? 1 point's not enough to bat Carts and Wentz. Oof, you need a couple to get yourself going, if that's what it is, because that's an instant sweat. He's on the field. So shout out to Andrew in the chat, Kevin in the chat as well. Who else we got? We got Southpaws in the chat. Kelly from Chicago in the chat as well. Shout out Kelly joining us. James in the chat. Shout out everybody that joins us here on the Happy Hour. So love you doing it, joining us here. Hey, we're not doing what we love. So shout out to everybody that joins us here. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, share it. Let everybody know, make it bigger. This is the way to tune into is the Happy Hour. It's that time of day. We can get you all the latest news and info on everything rolling. So jump aboard. Any final words before we head on up?
Yeah, if you want our views on the NBA, we did the 2-3 zone yesterday. Got up last night. So for tonight's game, we just shot for tomorrow's big slate. So get that. In the KBO playoffs, it's now the Hanwha Eagles. We got the nice dog win this morning, 5-4. So it's 2-1 Hanwha. Remember, this is a 5-game series, so they can wrap it up tonight. I saw that line, and it's going to be a bullpen game for Hanwha. But the guy going for Samsung is not really that good either. So I saw DraftKings, believe it or not, +2 at -122 for Hanwha. They could wrap it up tonight, but if they don't, it'll definitely get wrapped up at Hanwha with Cody Ponce going their ace 17-2 on the year. So they don't get it done tonight. They'll get it done in game 5. I don't think it goes to game 5. I think the bullpen's better. Looks like a bullpen game for Hanwha tonight. Take Hanwha +2.
Hey, shout out again. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And yes, he just over the KBO. Thanks there, Andrew or Andre. If you just tuned in, shout out to Andre. Just tuning in. Just hit rewind a little bit, and Ron will go back over the KBO for you where he just did.
And the video's coming up. The
video's coming up.
Yeah, if you can find it on the site, it'll be.
Check it out. It's early. It's usually one of the first ones to kick off the evening slate when the content starts dropping. So about
8 o'clock Eastern time should be up. Just check then. Yeah.
Right. 2-3 zone should be right around the same time as well. So
Yep.
Definitely check that out on the big slate on the Wednesday action of the NBA.
Huge slate.
Huge slate to kick it off. There we go. Just like they did the NHL, a little teaser with 2 games here, and then they're going to throw 12 at us. And then another 2, and then another 10, I think is what it is on Friday.
Yeah,
So,
it's a big one too.
What's wrong with those Dolphins? Tankathon. They're Southpaw. Tankathon. See these Dolphins? Yeah, tankathon. And injuries. You lose Hill to a gruesome injury that we've seen. Well, there goes down. That's a pretty good weapon to go down. Tua never should have been drafted as a Dolphin in the first place. I don't know what anybody was thinking drafting that guy as your number 1 when there was definitely a better option ahead of him. So that's all I can say about that one there. So what's going to happen? You're going to have to blow it up. Boom. So now you got to wait another 4 years for the Dolphins to do anything. But the Dolphins aren't a team that are going to fire Buddy in the middle of the season. You must tank. Just let them play the way to play it out. Be awful. Get yourself a half decent draft pick. You got to have to find yourself a QB. So definitely go scooping yourself a QB there in the early rounds. That's what's wrong with the Dolphins. The year's over. Done. Toast. You got 2 teams ahead of them that can whoop them. So New England's starting to make some noise again. Did they really disappear? They took 1 year off and right back at it with Drake May going. Love what I'm seeing there. And only getting better. So just see an improvement there. They're going to give Buffalo a run. I tell you, watch out. The Patriots are definitely going to give the Bills a run. If the Bills don't get healthy on defense and not able to stop that run, if you're giving up 6 yards of per carry on the ground, good luck. Anybody's going to beat you. I think me and
they
Ron
got a game
against Buffalo.
Got a game in hand too. And they're 5-2, believe it or not. So
no. So still early, still lots of football left, but these are the scenarios we're looking at. Dolphins take a thon. They have no problem taking a thon. And then fire the coach at the end of the year.
He needs to be gone now.
Oh yeah. But someone will scoop him up. He'll land another job somewhere else. I'm telling you. You watch. Someone will scoop it up because they're all about that's the new analytics. Look at this guy roll.
I hope not. He's an airhead.
I hope not either. I'm sorry to any team that scoop him up. Please don't do it. But best luck if you don't.
That's right. Rod's still got the Raptors banner behind him. He's getting ready for NBA season. Them Raptors coming. So yeah,
Raptors are coming.
Need a Blue Jays banner, Rod. We got to get you a Blue Jays banner.
Right. I got me a Blue Jays red hat, but it's the July.
There you go.
I went around somewhere. I'll have to dig
over Canada Day, huh?
Yeah. So, right. Yeah, the good old Canada Day one rolling. But shout out the Blue Jays. Let's get her done. You got to whoop it up on Snell in game 1 and open it up. You got to beat them. Lay that first punch. I think they can do it with Snell on the bump. I think the bats of the Blue Jays can get to him. Don't worry, we and Ninos won't scrap it out because it'll be close. There it is. On the Dodgers is going to be interesting over the next couple of weeks. Having to work with Ninos, telling you. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. See you guys again tomorrow on the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. Take care. Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.